In this part of the lesson, Mrs. Morgan moves students from making inferences about pictures to the more difficult task of making inferences about text.
Inferring from pictures is really easy to do, and inferring things like, how do you know if your mom or dad's in a bad mood?
Facial expressions.
Facial expressions.
The way their tone.
The tone of how they talk. Okay.
The way they walk.
The way they walk. So you can, body language. So those are things you take and infer. So those kind of skills are easy. Looking at pictures, looking at people. To me, those inferencing skills are so much easier than it is when you're looking at a piece of nonfiction text, right? So let's look at this piece of nonfiction text that we have right here. Look at it at the heading only. What can you infer this article is going to be about by the heading? Megan?
Immigration.
Okay. Megan, read the heading to us, please.
Border crossings by children decline as immigration debate intensifies.
Okay. So Madeline, what is this going to be about?
It's immigration, children.
Okay, children coming over, not just adults. Now, when did you first become aware of children coming across the border? When did it first really come up to you, or has it?
Just now.
Just now? Okay, anybody know anything about this from previous knowledge?
Well, I've known about this, like people crossing the border.
But what about children unaccompanied?
Well, it was all over the news just a while ago.
This summer. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this article and look at it paragraph by paragraph and kind of work on our inferencing skills that are so easy to do with images and move it to a nonfiction piece, okay?
At this point, Mrs. Morgan asks the students to read the first paragraph of the article. They will make inferences about the article in small chunks. As students make inferences, Mrs. Morgan reminds them not just to depend on their prior knowledge, but also evidence in the text.
What are you gathering from that paragraph? What do you think? What are you predicting there?
That the president is trying to do something about all this immigration crisis.
So the president's trying to do something, but is it going to be easy for him?
No.
John Michael, what in there says that it's not going to be easy for him?
It says that Republicans have vowed to fight the president, arguing that an executive order would poison the relations with the new Congress.
Okay, so that right there tells us there's a big battle about to come in our government, right? Okay?
And now for an independent task.
And I want you to practice making inferences with the novel that you're reading for your book club group right now. I want you to actually mark some passages so that you can show me textual evidence that you inferred something from that piece of evidence. Okay?
Mrs. Morgan now sends students off to practice this strategy independently.